forecast with KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Boy, between smoke and an increasing chance for thunderstorms, there's a lot to talk about in the forecast. Let's start with tonight's forecast first, and it's going to be another slow cool down. I mean, 83 at 7, 9 o'clock we're still at 78, and at 11 o'clock a hazy 72 degrees, although by then the sun's down, so we probably won't be noticing the haze for sure tonight. Tomorrow morning, though, it looks like we'll have quite a few clouds around, and then occasional clouds during the day, as well as some of that haze, and 85 degrees for a high temperature as we make our way through Thursday. It's 83 right now from our Salties cam on the back deck there over the Columbia River. And you see those high clouds. A lot of this is actually smoke from wildfires. I think a better vantage point on that particular part of the weather story is from our KOIN tower camera. I'm looking over the Willamette River right here and looking out towards those of you in Damascus. And normally, I mean, we can see all the way to Mount Hood very clearly on a normal day. We cannot even see the foothills of the Cascades. They're very obscured by that haze, which is really the smoke from southern Oregon wildfires. It's 86 degrees right now, and even though we've got a bit of a northwest breeze at the surface, we started to see smoke come in just last night from the wildfires to our south. This is right up above OHSU. Just after sunset, there was the first finger of smoke, and basically what's happening is the smoke from these big fires in northern California and southern Oregon. Now, all that smoke's getting pumped our direction, and it's a lot less concentrated when it gets here, but it still does. Now, as you can see, smoke's not the only thing that we have tonight. We've got showers in the valley, and I think they're making a left turn. I mean, they definitely are, down around Eugene. It's just been a trace of moisture so far. This looks worse, or I guess I should say wetter than it is. But nonetheless, most of this is going to stay to our south tonight, except for the high clouds drifting our direction. 86 was the high today in Portland. Look at Eugene, only 70. Because they were so socked in with those clouds all day and the occasional showers, just a trace, as I said. Warmer in Salem and Portland, and that's going to be the trend again tomorrow, I think. Now, everything is spinning around this. An area of low pressure. It's kicking up some thunderstorms in far eastern Oregon over towards Burns, and this area of low pressure is going to meander kind of a little north, a little west. I mean, it's going to wander around the northwest for the next 4 to 6 days, and that's going to have impacts on what happens where you are. Now, one of the impacts it had today was create an intense thunderstorm near the Rogue River, not too far from Medford. Golf ball-sized hail was reported. That's not something you hear about very often in Oregon. Now let's talk about what happens tomorrow. 7 a.m., a lot of clouds and some of that smoke on the west side. As we go through the day tomorrow, yeah, we get quite a bit of sunshine. Things kind of mellow out. But I think we'll see some scattered storms pop up that aren't showing up real well here because of the unpredictability of these areas of low pressure. Then we get into our Friday morning. Things are still kind of cloudy. But as we get into Friday night, this is where it gets interesting. The low pressure starts to shift north, and that may send showers and thunderstorms anywhere from Eugene to Vancouver as we go through Friday night into Saturday morning. That's going to be the key time to watch. So tomorrow, it's going to be hot east of the Cascades tomorrow in the 90s, some scattered thunderstorms. Slight chance of thunder in the gorge, but more likely over the Cascades. 73 for a high at Government Camp. We start at 62 in Portland, a warm start tomorrow. We end up at 85, the smoke and haze at times, and high clouds passing through as well. I think the cooling trend leads us to Saturday morning, when overnight, Friday night into Saturday morning, our best chance for some thunderstorms. It's going to depend on the exact track of that area of low pressure, but if the track holds, we could end up, you know, with some decent rain around here too from some of those thunderstorms. And that's what we do a lot of times, as you know. You know, if we do get rain in the summer, it is from a passing thunderstorm that bam, I mean, it soaks everything and then moves on out.